Hello gamers, this is DAndH and welcome back to SkyBlock 1.14. Hope you're having a good day. Today, okay, we're gonna talk about this thing. Nothing. Okay. So, after the end of the last episode, I went in and, I started thinking about what do I need, right? What is it I need? I talked about needing sand. I talked about needing gravel from Silverfish, and really what I need is iron. I think iron is the thing that I needed the most. Okay, so I need to. Well, hey, farm iron golems. There you are, guy. And so I needed, yeah, I spawned a bunch of villagers. Well, I say a bunch. I have like 6 villagers, and apparently they spawn cats now, which, okay. Cats are kind of good, I guess, because, they can drop stuff like string, or rabbit pelts, there we go. Or feather. Yeah, it dropped a feather, whatever. I mean, I guess that's fine. I have plenty of feathers because I now have a massive, massive chicken farm. But we'll get to that. Okay, so I wanted iron. And so the limiting factor was really beds. I do have enough for 2 more beds now, which is good, of string. But I was low on string. I have some gravel too. I have a lot to show you guys. That's fine. Wow. I'm completely going ADD here, but that's okay. So I wanted iron, and so I said, well, I need to build a string farm because I need beds. I need to make beds to build beds for villagers to build an iron farm. So I made this. Now I'm not really the greatest at designing farms, okay? Like mob farms and things. When I want to farm something, I go online, I look at, oh, actually, do I need, does it have an even number like that? I don't know. When I want to farm something, I go online, I look up a tutorial, and that's basically what I do. I farm based on that tutorial. I don't usually design anything myself because that is not my talent, and that's fine. We all have talents, and it's cool. So I looked up spider farms, and the thing about spider farms, was it not that one? Is it this one? It is that one. Okay. The thing about spider farms is really there are a lot of tutorials online that deal with spider farms that have spawners. There are lots of those. Okay. But there are not that many that deal with spider farms that just spawn stuff, and the ones that just spawn in like dark rooms, and the ones that do, hey buddy, and the ones that do, so it was 14. Basically, are not. They require a lot of things that I don't really have yet. Um, I mean, I do have some level of redstone, but I don't have tons. I don't have quartz for comparators. Um, it's unfortunate too because I only have access to charcoal, and a lot of these guys have coal trades. One of them has a really good coal trade, and I'm wondering if I should try to adjust the or the data pack to allow them to trade charcoal. I don't know. I'm trying to think about that, but anyway. So the spider farms to build required things that I don't have. So I followed a tutorial from one that was made 5 or 6 years ago, and it basically didn't really work. I mean, it wasn't really, it was working, but not really very fast. So I redesigned one based on combination of a couple tutorials, and it didn't work at all. So right now, the spider farm that I have doesn't really work at all. And carrots has been good. I've also been trading potatoes with these guys and some wheat, but carrots has really been the best thing to trade with these guys. So to get emeralds. Okay. So the spider farm was not working out. Very frustrating. Okay. There we go. I should have traded with you first. You're at 17, and I'm now gonna run out. I mean, I could go get more carrots, actually. I have more out there, but that was kinda dumb, but oh well. Um, I need to try to get pumpkin and melon, too. Look at this guy. Freak. Yeah, I think that must have been the guy that I cured. And I've traded with him a lot, and, yeah, I haven't traded with him at all yet. And was there a 4th one? Oh, yeah, and the 4th guy I just traded with, right? Oh, no. Huh? Oh, no. Okay, anyway. Alright, my bad. Anyway. So basically that spider farm doesn't produce anything right now, which sucks. But, you know, I mean, that's life. That happens. It's fine, I guess. Uh I have tons of chickens. So I thought about that. All right. Well, the spider farm thing is not working out. Should I? Yeah, I might as well go trade more with the guy. Just since I'm here, the spider farm thing isn't working out. So I said, okay. Well, I got frustrated with it and I stopped. So if I can get, um, if I could get, let me trade with the other guy first, though, the one that does it really really nicely here. Okay, good. If I could get uh sheep, that would help out tremendously, right? And I'm not gonna bother with the other guys. Okay, if I could get sheep, then I could spawn in wool. And I'm trying to get iron, so I don't have a lot of iron for shears, but wool would be way faster because, you know, it takes 4 string to make 1 wool. It'd be way faster. And let me breed up these guys while I'm here. And so I would be really, really going quickly. And so I said, okay, I need dirt then. And I need to get dirt, I need gravel. And on this map, I need gravel. I need to get a silverfish farm. Oops, okay, buddy, get out of the way. All right. So I went and I made a I've bred these guys up pretty recently. They're still babies, but that's fine. So I went and I made a silverfish farm, and that worked out a lot better than the spider farm, and I will show you that in a second. But yeah, so I made this dirt out here, and I'm moving the grass to an area where I can get spawns. Look at how many freaking eggs I get in here too. Where I can get spawns of passive mobs. I could get some sheep. I could shear them and get beds a lot faster because I need like 6 to 20 beds. Yeah, I can't even pick all that up. Wow. I need 6 to 20 beds in order to make the iron farms. Plus, I just want to breed a bunch more villagers and get a bunch more emerald. So yeah, I'm moving this, and unfortunately, if I hit the bounding box thing, see, I'm out of the. See, these red boxes. Passive mobs don't spawn, I don't think, in spawn chunks. And I think these are like the active spawn chunks, and these are the inactive, the red box, the red boxes. But unfortunately, so this has been outside of this red box for quite some time. I have seen chickens spawn, not even necessarily on the grass, but I haven't seen anything else spawn. So I'm a little worried that I need to go outside of that box, which is a bit more effort, obviously. But okay, I mean, whatever needs to happen, I guess. It's only time and effort and moving things and whatever. But so I do have all of this dirt. I have at least, and so I can expand the grass more. I obviously am making this chicken farm bigger. I made the wheat and carrot and potato farm bigger, and I'm actually gonna make this even bigger. So, yeah, great. I'm really happy about the size of that. It's really helping out, because I need a bunch to trade emeralds. And look at the, oh my God, look at the, like, I'm gonna run out of chests right now, aren't I? No. Yeah. Oh, I did. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm picking them up as fast as I'm spending them in here. Okay. All right. So that is where I'm at. I now have, and I have another whole set. So I have a lot of emeralds. Now I have had some wandering traders, and I got early on. This is what I got a wandering trader. I didn't have as many emeralds, so I was able to buy one cactus and unfortunately only one soul sand. I want to be able to grow nether wart when I get nether wart, but I could really only afford one and really only afford 4 dark oak saplings, which was really sucky because dark oak is really stingy. And in fact, I might try to start growing that once I get fortune. I don't know, to get more saplings when I break leaves. I don't know. But then I had more when I was able to buy vines, and come to think of it, I should start growing vines right now, although come to think of that, additionally, I need shears for that, and I need iron, and I need blah, 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 blah. And then I was able to buy, he only sold 8 jungle saplings. I bought all he would sell of that. But those aren't as stingy. I do think I want to grow 4x4 jungle trees, though, so I think I'll wait until that's done. Wow, it's night again already. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm gonna sleep again really quick. 10-minute night cycles, is that what this is on? Where's the other guy go? I usually take them off of sit because then I think they have a better chance of they give me a phantom memory of giving me things when they're off sit, but then I put them back on sit because I don't want them teleporting after me. And I had 2 additional cats, but usually doing 3 will usually give me something. So okay. I don't know what phantom membranes are even used for. Anyhow. So let me go out to the Silverfish Farm real quick. I've been talking up a storm here. Let me take some extra cobblestone. Oh, and I've been smelting smooth stone also, so I have a little bit of that. And yeah. So this gravel farm works really well. It's pretty, oh, should I take some food? I might actually farm some stuff while I'm out there too. Did I still have one in there? I do. Okay. So let me take a lot of food. Let me have some additional food out there just in case. Okay. So, because this is a long trip, this is a really long jaunt out here, and I've done it once before on camera, and I've tried to expand a little bit the bridges that go out there just so that they're not all completely precarious, but there are still portions of them that are 1 wide. I'm trying to get all the bridges to 3 wide, and even this one right here is only 2 wide, but yep, a lot of work to do on this SkyBlock map. But yeah, I was really underwhelmed with the spider farm. So if I can get to the passive mobs, which actually if I need to move it all the way outside that 1 bounding box is going to be kind of a hassle, but I have a lot of dirt now, so it can move pretty quickly. I make a pretty wide platform to move it out. The grass spreads pretty quickly, so that's fine. I might actually cut some of this from you guys. Just you've seen it before. You don't really need to see me walking all the way out there. And I do want to show you the operation of the farm without it being hugely taking up like a 45-minute episode or something. So in fact, let me cut. I'll come back once I'm out there.
Video, tweak the audio and kick back. In a cart, gliding smooth on a mine track. Dodging mobs, but they're sly watching my back while I hunt the world of Minecraft for a wolf pack. Building with more materials than I can carry. An underground inverted pyramid apothecary. Focusing the energy on my enchanting library. Then dumping 30 levels in a sword to make it glow berry. When I arrive in the way I start to stammer, you can tell Nelly I invented using nerdy grammar. Nether and the end I quest and best the rest and pass the test, and just in time I'm back to hunting spiders with a claw.
So just looking at that walk takes 4 or 5 real life minutes to to do that. That's pretty insane. It's way out here. It'd be faster if I could get to the Nether eventually, and that's why I was trying to get a lot of emeralds so that I could have some if I get a lava bucket wandering villager trade, which I have not gotten yet. But okay, so here is my room around the silverfish spawner. So I have some of this here. Oh, I left 2 redstone for some random reason, but that's okay. And I have some sticks to make swords, in which case I will also do like so. And let me add some additional food in here. Good, and just some supplies. So this is just a room, which is lit. It has a bed so I can sleep because sleeping happens a lot. And then in here, so there's a silverfish spawner and the end portal, which I'll eventually use, probably. I don't know, but anyway. So what I do is I come in here and let the silverfish kind of spawn, and they will do that. See, there they go. And then I kind of wait. Oh, and see, you saw puffs of smoke. They disappear into the cobblestone blocks that I have in there eventually. And I just put additional cobblestone down as I'm clearing it out. You'll see. Okay, that one disappeared too. You'll see that. So I'm gonna let some of these spawn in there and kind of watch for those little puffs of white smoke and give this a minute or two to populate. Oh, see, you saw some more over there again. Okay, now once there's a number of them in there, I will go in here and I will start attacking the ones that are walking around in here, and that will get the other ones to kind of pop out of their homes. So see, that guy broke and he left gravel, right? There'll be plenty in here. Don't worry. So here's some more, and you can hear them start to pop out of their see, and they're starting to pop out. Yep. See, and they leave gravel when they pop out. And so, yep, there's tons of them. It's fine. Silverfish don't really hurt you that bad when they hit you, and I'm getting a little bit better at kind of this back up and swipe at them thing. Okay, and there will be some that continue to spawn. Eventually, I probably will get better contraptions to try to turn lights on that and stuff. So, see, then I run around here and I put more cobblestone down. And I don't have like a pattern or anything, but I just kind of try to put some down and leave a little bit of room on the edges for me to run around. There we go. Okay, and then I come out here and reap benefits. That was 18 gravel right there. Excellent. And then I eat, and then I can sleep. It's night. Sometimes things spawn in there when I get a little too far away that are not silverfish, but that's okay, I guess. We'll see if that happened. And it usually only happens at night, which is kind of weird because this is supposedly a dark room, and it didn't happen that time, which is good. Okay, so yeah, I got 18 gravel. I like to put my gravel away just in case I die in there whenever, and I'll try to take that this time. But that's the process that I go through for, and then I just take some more cobblestone, and then I just wait again. So that's the process I go through for getting gravel. As you saw, I now have, I mean, I've gotten a lot of dirt. I built out the dirt areas, built out the farm, and I'm probably going to build that out even more. I built out the grass area, but unfortunately probably need to move it and continue to move it. I've been trying to move it and build it out even further into the outside that other red box to get passive mobs to spawn. But yeah, if I can get sheep, at least 2 sheep, I can breed them. I can get a ton of beds. I can build an iron farm and finally have iron, which is it was a very big resource. I think I have, I don't know, 20, 25 iron right now. So I have plenty to afford for shears. But like when I was trying to build the spider farms, and that was the thing, there just weren't that many tutorials. Most of the tutorials actually were Hypixel tutorials, and some of them could possibly translate to here, although most of them required like a bunch of dispensers with water buckets and things like that. And I don't just have a ton of iron. I mean, I guess at 2025 iron, I could probably afford, 5 or 6 water buckets for dispensers theoretically. But I don't know. I really that'll now be me rebuilding the spider farm for the 3rd or kind of 4th time even because I've redesigned it a couple of times, and so, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna just abandon spider farm. I also thought about I could build a dark room. I mean, the dark room is that I have with the 3 wide platforms is where I've gotten the spider string mostly that I've had and a little bit from the cats. And I could, I guess, do a dark room with just 1 high spawns and just spawn spiders in there, but, oh man, then you have to kill them completely with the sword, and it takes a long time. I was trying to do drops for spiders, to kill them, which is itself difficult. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not entirely convinced I'm gonna abandon the spider farm thing, but I needed to move on. I'm really happy with this gravel farm. I'm really pretty excited about that too because having a large amount of dirt in Skyblock is really kind of a cool thing for me. I was so used to being really limited on dirt and grass in the original Skyblock. So having a source for that, and for those of you who don't know, so like I prefer going the other direction too. I prefer kind of rotating this way for some reason. Okay, good. But for those of you who don't know about this data pack, so for those of you who don't know about this data pack, so the silverfish that are within blocks, usually like within stone or cobblestone blocks, don't really do anything when they exit them. But in this data pack, this skyblock data pack, they drop uh, they drop gravel. So that's how I'm getting gravel out of this. Okay. Um, now the okay. Whoa. All right. So they drop gravel. So in any Minecraft, basically gravel, if you combine 2 gravel with 2 dirt, you get coarse dirt, right? You get 4 coarse dirt. So 2 gravel and 2 dirt turn into 4 coarse dirt. Then if you put down coarse dirt and you hoe it once, it turns into regular dirt. So that's basically how I'm getting so 2 dirt then and 2 gravel turn into 4 coarse dirt and then 4 dirt. So that's basically how I'm getting dirt. I'm able to turn 2 dirt that way into 4 dirt with just using gravel, and then I turn 4 dirt into 8 dirt, and then just keep going, keep going. So that is really a really nice thing. That's how I've gotten all the dirt that I have, and I plan on getting a bunch more. That's my goal here. Okay, buddy. There we go. That's my goal is to get a bunch more. 21. See, and it's insane how fast that goes. And then I'll add that to the stack. And I do need more swords, so let me make a few more here. Boom. Um. Uh. All right. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, and collect gravel, make into dirt, repeat. I use a lot of food out here too. Those guys will hit you a fair amount, but that's okay. Like as you just saw, it doesn't really hurt me, and it would be a lot better if I had armor. I have a lot of leather armor that things have dropped. I've been still smelting all of the gold and iron armor into nuggets. And at this juncture, I think that's still probably the best use for it, although I don't have a ton of use for gold. And obviously, I have a gold farm with the drowned. which really supplies me with probably more gold than I need, but that's okay. Gold armor isn't that great anyway, and iron, I do sort of think the best usage for it is smelting it. I could do leather armor, and I have I have a lot of leather armor that mobs have dropped, and some of it which is enchanted. But I don't know. I haven't really put together any kind of pieces, and all the enchanted stuff is partially broken, and there's no way to really repair it together or anything. So we'll see. I haven't really done anything with that. I've been just kind of saving it. I've really been saving everything. I'm kind of a hoarder. But if I can get blaze rod, if I really, again, I have enough to get enough lava buckets to get to the nether, but I don't know how many the trade will be limited on for the wandering trader. So we'll have to see. If I could get to the nether, get a blaze rod, I could make a cleric, which trades zombie flesh. I have a crap ton of zombie flesh, so we'll see. Eventually, I should be able to do that, and yeah, my hoarding will have paid off in spades there. I also have a ton of bones. I don't know that anybody trades anything for bones, but um, that's okay. Yeah, break out. They usually break out when I attack their other guys, but that's okay. And they'll start. I mean, it'll drop some more in a second here. I hear one too. You can hear them around, but they're not being as fancy as dropping out this time. Okay. Well, but I showed you the farm. Oh, and that one already just vanished into something. All right. But yeah, that's the farm. Great stuff. I'm gonna go and leave you guys with this. But yeah, I really even so, even the just 5 that time, and look, they're already starting to spawn in there. I really feel like this is one of my favorite farms so far. I really like this methodology for getting gravel. This was kind of cool. And I guess I say I wasn't that great, but hey, I built this farm without a tutorial, sort of. I mean, there wasn't a specific tutorial for it, although really I just made a dark room around a spawner and they fly in there. They do sometimes spawn and get stuck on the end portal though, but that's okay. I can shoot them down. There's another guy right below me, isn't there? Yep. Hey, buddy. Oh, you were out there too, huh? Okay. Oh, we're okay. Now we're now we're seeing me attack people, huh? And getting pissed off. Fine, fair enough. See, and when there's usually them seeing another one get hurt is what prompts them coming out. And when there's a number of them like that, let me just close that. Then the sweeping or the sweeping version of the sword doesn't kill them. It just hurts them. And so that really brings them out of the yeah, that really brings them out. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But as always, gamers, have a good evening, day, night.
Minecraft, time lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.